Hello, boys, girls, and NBs.
And welcome back to the Judgiest place in my house.
And on the internet.
My name is Josh.
My name is Rick.
And my name is Christian.
And we are
the
Judgies.
We just triple teamed that intro.
Yeah, we all said that at different tempo.
Pitch,
Oh,
energy,
I went real low with it.
vibe.
I went to a real dark place with it.
Speaking of dark places, how's it going, Erica?
Joshua, you almost spilled your whole cup. I was very worried about you. It's going good. Do we have a little package over there for me to open?
It's a big package.
It is a big package.
I would
It's
say
not
like
little.
an average size package.
It's big.
It's a nice package.
Like, you wouldn't want a bigger
It
package
looks like
than
it's
that.
got some heft to it.
If it was bigger than this, then it would be unwieldy.
Yeah, you're right. And it's like kind of it's got a nice hue to it. Like,
Yeah.
I like the color of the package.
Yeah, and like, it's cut, which is nice.
What's up
You
with the
don't-
weird bend in it though?
Yeah,
That's natural. Lots of boxes have that.
Yeah. You see, when the thing is, when packages get delivered, sometimes things get botched. And sometimes things get boxed.
2 Judgies from Baby Lila.
2 weeks in a row, we have gifts from Baby Lila.
Oh God.
And listen, she is drop shipping like a motherfucker. She's not even a year yet. And man, she has the FedEx at her fucking fingertips.
Have we explained that Baby Lila is your niece?
No.
Oh.
Wait, what? I thought that was just like a nickname, like #1 piss baby, Baby Lila.
I mean, she is the #1 piss baby.
For now. Until July.
That's the 4th Judgy,
Oh. Okay.
obviously. But
Wait,
what
hold
are they-
on. How are you opening pack? You were just supposed to cut it open.
Oopsies.
Judah, your breath stank.
What is this?
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Oh no.
That looks like a Christian and Josh gift, if I've ever seen one.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Hot Ones, Truth
Truth
or
or
Dab the game.
I will not be partaking.
Head on over to Patreon. We might do that.
The last dab.
The last dab. That makes sense. Sean Evans, the man. Let's get Sean Evans on the pod.
Man. You think we could? Do you think we got the pull,
We just
the
email
push,
him. Yeah.
Just
the
asking.
sway, the last dab?
Wow.
A little tiny bottle. This is like the right size because it's so fucking hot. You're never gonna use it for anything else.
I mean, I bought 2 full bottles when it came out, and I still have a bottle and a half.
It comes with little spoons.
Baby spoons.
you're not gonna want to touch your eyes after touching those spoons.
Thank you, Baby D.
Thank you so much. Oh, thanks, baby Delilah.
Thanks, Baby Delilah. What's it like in Hot One City?
Listen, she's gonna get enough of that in her life.
Truth or Dab. It is a game, and I hope that it's not too shitty. But how about you, all listeners? What we do on this podcast, we don't just receive hot ones in the mail. We also podcast on this podcast.
But if you wanted to send us mail, you could send it to P.O. Box 58, Ottawa, Illinois 61350. Joshua likes to say 61351, but that's incorrect.
I always get it mixed up. But you know what I don't get mixed up is when Christian reads stories that he found on the internet, and we laugh at the people in them, and we judge them.
And let's get right to it.
Christian, I'm bringing energy this episode.
I'm not.
I can tell.
Wait, which one?
Both.
Oh
Oh, no. Do you need a dab?
Of
Maybe?
hot sauce?
Yes.
no, I need a. Hey, we're gonna hold on to this to the 420 episode. I need a fucking dab right now. First story of the night. It's an "Am I the Asshole?" I think that might be a new subreddit.
It's not, man. That joke is tired.
Way to use my joke.
Rule of 3, people. It's a staple in the comedy world. That's what I was doing right
I
there.
think that's also out.
Comedy of the World,
No, the rule of 3.
the theme park.
Is there a theme park called that?
No, man.
Got his ass. I think this is me and Josh's episode.
Yeah, I think you're off.
How about I just leave then? How about you guys find your own stories on the fly? It's not
Hey.
like you just have them saved already.
I hear the rule of 3's out. So honestly, this could be a 1 and 2 podcast.
Okay. You know what? Am I the asshole?
Yes.
For
Bringing it fucking back, baby. Oh boy, what a chaotic start. If this is your first episode,
Welcome.
oops.
It doesn't
And-
get better.
From this episode on, it might be a 2-person podcast, all right? If you guys don't just hone it back a little bit,
Okay, just a little bit.
just give me a fucking break to
Yeah.
catch my breath. I just feel like I'm being bombarded on.
Should we apologize?
No,
Okay, cool. We're on the same page, bro.
I like your jacket.
Thank
Thanks.
you. I got it at Target.
How much?
I don't remember. It was probably like $20.
Yeah.
No.
Cardigans are more expensive than
I
crew
can
necks.
tell.
Pink tax. It's fucked up.
That's fair.
We live in a patriarchy. Am I the asshole for sharing a bed with my 20 female brother, 26 male?
Have we read this before?
No.
I don't believe so. We got it sent into us like 4 times, so it must be a good one.
How can you be an asshole for sharing a bed with a sibling?
Yeah. Yeah, you would.
Were you like,
Interesting.
I mean, titles are always deceiving for us.
are you like kicking your grandma out? Like, Grandma, I gotta cuddle my brother. Get the fuck out. Push her off, breaks her hip. That's the only scenario.
They have a real Willy Wonka situation going on here. They got 4 grandparents.
In one
Get
bed.
them out of here. Get out of here, Grandpa Joe, you fucking faker.
Can't go fucking work to provide for your poor ass family, but as soon as there's a golden ticket involved, you're fucking spry as a spring chicken.
You go through one fucking chocolate factory, you start fucking dancing miraculously.
That's why they call it a Charlie horse, because Charlie beat the fuck out of them.
Ooh.
I know this story may sound absurd, but bear with me, please. So I'm a college student, and I've been living with my boyfriend, 21 male.
What if we just didn't bear with them? What if we just said, fuck this story? It's an
could.
insane story. Get out of here.
The title's too much.
We're doing titles only, no stories.
I don't have the time for this. That's too absurd of a title.
We're just judging you based on the title.
Should we do an listeners? Let's do an Oops All Titles episode. That'll be fun. Send in just titles.
That's real.
I don't think
Pretty
we
good
could do a
idea.
whole episode about
We could.
that. Maybe like a circle jerk.
If Erica, if you and I have this energy, we're doing a whole fucking episode. We're
That's-
starting a second podcast just called Oops All Titles.
Yeah, we're almost 8 minutes in. You guys haven't let me get in a word edgewise.
How's it fucking feel, Christian, to be talked over all the time?
I'm attending out of state of university, by the way. I'll just say the whole paragraph. It was 2 sentences. I'm just going to start over just so for TikTok purposes. So I'm a college student, and I've been living with my boyfriend, 21 male, since last year. And I'm attending an out-of-state university, by the way. My brother had some business to do in a nearby city from today till Friday. So he decided to take a little detour and arrived at my place on Saturday and spent the weekend with me, and then we'll take an early morning flight to his destination on Monday, since it's close by. I had a very busy and tiring day prior to my brother's arrival. So I told him that I was just going to leave the door unlocked and he could come in, as I didn't want to be woken up. He was supposed to be getting to my apartment around 6 in the morning. My boyfriend left on Friday to spend the night at his parents' house because his mom was not feeling well. But he knew that my brother is coming over. So my brother arrives on Saturday around 6:30 a.m. He tries to wake me up, but to no avail. He tells me, well, if you're not going to wake up, at least let me get into bed because it's freezing and I'm sleepy too. I mumble okay and he gets in. We immediately fall asleep. My boyfriend, yelling, waking us up around 10:30 the next morning, he starts saying how this is basically cheating on him, asking if we had sex, if we were in an incestuous relationship, etc. That this is absolutely disgusting and mega inappropriate, and any other delusional things like that. I tell him that we've always just shared a bed while living at home and that this is 100% platonic. He lets me know that we were snuggling under the blankets while we were sleeping.
I doubt it.
How long did you sit there and watch him snuggle?
I tell him, yeah, that's what people do when they share a bed and it's cold. I start to get really angry at him at this point for consistently trying to sexualize me and my brother's relationship. So I tell him that I'm going to spend the weekend with my brother at a hotel until then, he better learn how to manage this irrational jealousy of his. I'm now back at my apartment, but my boyfriend has given me a constant cold shoulder. So am I the asshole?
if I can't fuck my brother in my own goddamn house, I'm gonna go fuck him in a hotel. All right, listen.
To be fair, the hotel probably has two
beds,
beds,
and a couch, but there ain't gonna be no pulling out happening.
Oh.
Joshua, no.
Because there's 2 beds, there's only 2 people. You don't need to pull out the couch.
Well, it's too
Also,
cold. They're just going to
most-
share a bed.
Most couches in hotel rooms aren't pull-out couches.
Not when I'm there, baby.
Oh my god, are you fucking the couch, Josh?
Yeah.
Josh pull out game week, especially in a hotel.
So is yours.
Huh? Do you guys want a little shocker?
No, I need to talk about this first. Okay. So, in this context, right? It's late night. He's getting in late, whatever. I mean, I feel like my brother would have just crashed on the couch. But, like, in any other context, like, say they were going on a trip or, you know, there's too many people in the house, whatever, I would absolutely let my brother share my bed.
Yeah, I mean, I probably wouldn't cuddle.
Well, no.
But I also don't cuddle with, like, the person I'm dating most of the
See,
time.
I am very cuddly. But when I am sleeping next to somebody that I don't want to cuddle, I make a conscious effort, which means I also don't sleep well,
Yeah.
to keep my distance.
Yeah, you divide the bed in half.
Yeah. Like when we stopped at Haley's house, Sydney and I went on our trip in the fall. We stopped at Haley's house and we had to share a bed.
You cheated on Christian?
No.
This is absolutely fucked. And you're telling me on the podcast? We can't edit this out.
But even that, I mean, we slept on the air mattress in the car the whole time. It's like, it was fucking
Yeah.
20 degrees outside and we still didn't cuddle. Although it was cold enough that I should have.
And a non-consensual, a non-sexual cuddle is fine.
Right.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do it.
I would not be cuddling with my sibling.
But what the fuck?
Yeah,
Like, why does it matter that much?
the cuddling's kind of weird. But could he just be exaggerating it? Like, could them just being butt to butt, being like, you guys were touching, you were physically touching, that's
Yeah.
cuddling in the bed.
And that's hard to avoid, especially in a smaller bed. Like, we have a king-size bed. It's not that hard to stay
Yeah.
separated, but
It was a twin-sized Cars race bed. So
yeah, it'd be hard to separate.
Yeah, I remember when I was asking if you guys want a little twist. Josh fucking spoiled it. That was the twist.
Shut up, really?
Yeah.
It was a twin bed?
No. The twist is this post was rated as everyone sucks here, which is very surprising to me.
okay.
Interesting.
So
And
there
I-
must be details in the comments.
I went reading through the comments trying to figure out what the fuck's going on here. And I discover, after getting pretty deep into it, that when this was originally posted, OP was trying to defend themselves in the comments and let a little information slip, saying that there was a guest bedroom available for her brother to sleep in, and instead he chose to sleep in her bed,
Okay, now
That's
it's weird.
odd.
which is much more different than my brother slept with me because it was the only open bed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then this person goes on to say, I don't think this makes her the asshole, but it's a lot easier to understand why the boyfriend was freaking out about this situation
I still don't think
and
you
why
needed
your
to freak
adult
out.
girlfriend's sleeping with her brother. And this person's saying they're not the asshole, but OP went back and like deleted all their tracks. So it's like, what was going on here that made so many people change sides on them and declare that they were also the asshole?
And if we're going to give the benefit of the doubt to the boyfriend, which we rarely do, but maybe there were other signs previous to this that they were being kind of fucking weird.
Well, and that brings me back to a thought that I had when you were reading this, that the boyfriend is consistently sexualizing her relationship.
Yeah.
Now, is that consistently throughout the whole time they've known each other?
Yeah.
Or consistently in one conversation, which like
Right.
I feel like you wouldn't say consistently for one
event.
for one event.
Although, like, to give the poster a little bit of credit here, if I cared about the person who was sleeping on my guest bed, like, my guest bed fucking sucks. My mattress cost $1,000. The guest bed cost
Wow.
me fucking $0 because I got it for free. So, like, there's definitely a quality drop off there.
Literally same.
So, like,
Literally same.
Yeah.
But our guest bed's actually pretty comfortable. It was
That's okay.
I mean, it was a brand new bed
Yeah.
that I got for free.
right, yeah.
So,
Does kind of smell like stale cum though. That's the weird. It's like you can't get it out.
Yeah. Honestly, if it smelled like fresh cum, it would have been fine. But the stale is the weird part.
Yeah.
Yeah. Freeze some of your cum and zest it.
Zest it.
Yeah. like a
Zest
lemon.
it with what?
Zester,
Zester,
lemon
yeah.
zester, yeah.
Why?
To get the fresh cum smell. You don't have stale cum.
And actually, when you do it, once it's frozen, you kind of want to give it a twist so you can get those essential oils to release.
And that's how a baby is made, folks.
I gotta go.
Christian, get into that next story.
I'm gonna
Wait,
head
wait.
It is a
Also-
two-person podcast, after all.
Let me make sure I open the right
Who is
one.
the asshole, though? Erica?
Who's
Is
the
it me?
asshole?
Is it me, Jesus?
Does everybody suck here?
I don't know. I think the fact that the boyfriend knew that the brother was coming over, because my first reaction was like, oh, he probably didn't think like that's her brother.
Okay.
Like first reaction, you see another man in your bed with your girlfriend, you're not going to assume it's her brother.
Mm-hmm.
So I understand his initial reaction to be upset, but then like learning like, hey, it's your brother, I don't really feel like it would be that super weird.
I wonder why the boyfriend left this sick mom just to come back to check on him. You know what I mean?
That's a very good point you make here.
I feel like he was like you're saying, like, he thought there was something fishy going.
Yeah. Especially with her being like sketch in the comments.
Yeah.
I definitely can understand why they said everyone sucks.
I do think it's weird to label them as also being the asshole. Like, it's a little sketch once you're like, you kind of goof up defending yourself and then you have to delete all tracks of it. It's a little sketch, but I don't think it lands them into the asshole category. But maybe I just didn't see the comments.
Fair enough.
On to that next story, though, guys.
Sounds good.
This one's a juicy one.
Aren't they all?
Am I the asshole for telling my girlfriend she should get a boob job?
Huh.
I'm hoping that titles are deceiving because I'm not impressed.
I think they must be. This dude sounds like he has just a huge brain, 400 IQ. The title sounds awful, but here's my story. I, 26 male, started dating Lisa, 24 female, about 10 months ago. Our relationship started very casually and little by little became a bit more serious, but we're still not in the I love you part. Is 10 months too long to not be in the I love you part yet?
Yeah, I mean,
As adults, maybe not.
as adults, I would say yes.
Oh,
Like, I feel like there's a weird parabola of time.
okay.
You know what I mean? Where it's like, what do you like? How old are they?
26 and 24.
That's still kind of young. I don't know. It's like if you're dating someone 10 months, like, what's the end goal here? You know what I mean?
I mean, that's how I feel about every relationship.
I mean, if you're not dating for long term, that's fine. But why date 10 months and just be like, I don't know if I love him yet?
Yeah.
I mean, how much time are they spending together? Is this a long
That's-
distance thing?
Well, that's what I was wondering too, is because they say it started very casually. So is it like just hookups?
Oh, okay.
And then it's like we've kind of been talking on and off for a few months,
Yeah.
and now we're
Yeah.
actually going out, but we've been talking for 10 months. That would make
Okay.
a little more sense. But like when they say that we're serious now and it's been 10 months, it's like, so you've been dating for 10 months, right? That's when it became official.
I know of someone who they didn't say the girl said I love you to the guy, but the guy didn't say it for 3 years.
3 years?
Josh, it's fine. You can just admit to it, Josh. It's fine.
And also, they've been dating for 3 years or something like that, and she's still never seen his penis because they only have sex under covers in the dark, and they've never showered together. And yeah, he always like keeps it away from her, like she's never seen it in full light. Hey, if you want to do that with your relationship, then do that. I just think that's a little fucking weird.
I need the gossip on this.
It was you guys.
'Twas not. I tricked Christian into telling me that he loved me.
No, stop. You're going to embarrass me.
I think it was like 6 or 7 months in? Like 6 or 7 months in.
probably.
Oh, you told this story.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, to be fair, I didn't see his wiener for quite some time after having sex for the first time because I was scared.
Yeah.
But that's not like he was like keeping it from me.
Yeah.
I was just like, I'm not going to look at that.
I'm not going to look at that hideous thing.
Real confidence boost for Christian.
No. I just meant that,
Pit in
like,
my stomach.
I'm sorry. I just like, I don't know. I was young and naive and didn't know what it was
Hey, man.
Gives me the cold sweats when I look at it. Thanks,
to
babe.
this day.
I get it.
Early in our relationship, we developed a very weird dynamic. When she wanted a compliment, she would say something bad about herself, and I would tell her that she's beautiful or that there's nothing wrong with whatever her example was. She would say her hair looks awful and she wishes she had silkier hair, and then I would tell her about how beautiful her hair is and how great her hairstyle is.
She sounds like a fucking treat.
When I want a compliment, I literally say, Christian, tell me how much you love me. Tell me how great I am.
And I say, I love you so much. You're so great. Around mid-September, we were hanging out at my house when she found a picture I had with my last ex. I wasn't keeping the picture for any particular reason. It was just a regular photo of the two of us hugging, and I forgot that it was there. Lisa found it in an old notebook. She got a bit angry at this and demanded to know if I still had feelings for my ex. I told her no, and then we discarded the photo. However, Lisa was still angry and started making snide comments about how, in her own words, I probably still miss having my big boobed ex-girlfriend in my life.
All right. It's all right.
It's making sense now.
Yep.
Now, I'm afraid of making this sound more misogynistic than it is until now, so I'll be brief. Yes, my ex did have big mommy milkers.
It does not say big mommy milkers.
She just had big, juicy... No, it just says she had bigger breasts than Lisa.
Giant flop bags.
Stop it.
She had, what I can only say is humana wooga wooga.
You know what?
Oh my.
The first intra couch carrot.
That was a lot harder to throw at you than it was Joshua.
Good. You shouldn't be throwing it at me anyways. That's really...
Go on.
You made me lose my place. How does that make you feel?
You left off at the
Makes me
humana
feel great.
ooga ooga.
Oh, yes. My ex did have bigger humana wooga wooga. Woo!
You're so fucking annoying.
No, it doesn't make any difference to me. And I wouldn't date anyone based just off their breast size alone. I do have my preferences though.
Okay.
But it's not something that I can put a definition on.
If there's any woman who's gonna get my dick wet, I'm fine. Doesn't matter what size her tits are.
Anyway,
I don't want me to sound misogynistic though.
I got a very specific preference. I can't tell you exactly what it is, but I know it when I see it. It's not yours. Sorry, babe. Not you.
Oh.
Did you hear that voice?
Oh, that was
You didn't hear the voice.
Yeah, okay. Sorry. I got it.
You know I'm into those big mommy milkers, Erica.
Stop it. I told you as soon as we got pregnant, do not ever call them big mommy milkers. That's not a thing.
That was
They're
a
juicy
pre-pregnancy.
mommy milkers to you.
Stop it. You're disgusting.
The mommiest of milkers.
Enough.
The milkiest of mommies.
You're going to get the carrot next, Joshua.
Anyways, after this incident, she would constantly say how she wished she just had bigger boobs. So that she can make me happy. I, of course, would tell her that she's great the way she is and that I love her boobs.
Can I just say I get why he doesn't say I love you? It sounds like such a toxic relationship.
Yeah. I tell her that I love her boobs, but after
But
a
not
month
you.
of hearing this daily, or sometimes even twice a day, I start to get annoyed. And yesterday I told her that if she felt so strong about it, that she should just go get a boob job already.
Oh, boy.
There was a better way for you to say that.
Then there was just silence. She didn't argue. She just left.
Uh-huh.
She hasn't been answering my texts or my calls.
Yeah.
So at the time I was fed up and felt like this was justified. But now with a cooler head, I think I'm not so sure. Am I the asshole?
Yeah.
I mean, I do think everybody sucks here, but for different reasons.
Yeah.
For you saying specifically, I think you should go get... You have set the precedent throughout the relationship. It's, man, my hair is not silky. Yes, it is silky. The response to, I wish I had bigger boobs isn't, you can get bigger boobs. It's, your boobs are awesome. And that's where it ends. But, like, you don't need to take the next step. You don't be like, oh, you can just fuck your hair up more. That way it will never be silky again. Like, why don't you just go get it permed and like into a curl?
Or clearly she's like fishing for compliments because he doesn't do it enough on his own.
Maybe.
So
Yeah.
if he knows that she's insecure about her hair or her breast size, the next time they're, he's running her fingers through her hair, he can say, your hair is so soft. I love your hair. Or the next time he's running his fingers through her titties.
Your boobs are so big.
Christian runs his fingers through your titties?
Yeah.
The
You don't act like you're running between a half pipe, but then
breaks out his tech deck,
Yeah. When you guys titty fuck, he calls it tech dick. Right? Or am I wrong here?
You're right.
When I bust out my tech dick.
The reason why I'm confused is because I had the roller skates.
Yeah.
I was a blader. I wasn't much of a
Sure.
supporter.
Oh, fuck.
They call me Johnny Boobsnami.
Hey, you did it. You got it.
Oh.
Where are we at? What was the story?
All I'm saying is he clearly was not picking up on the cues that he's not paying her enough compliments.
Yeah,
Clearly, that's the kind of love language that she needs.
sure.
is
She wants affirmation.
affirmation, and he's not giving that to her.
And he wants...
and she's fishing for it.
Yeah. Yeah, he wants acts of service, mainly running them big-ass mommy milkers in his face.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I think I was wrong saying that he had a 400 IQ. I think this man... I think the best option for him is to spin the narrative and just start saying that he's a butt guy anyways. Like, I don't even look at your boobs. I'm a butt guy. I'm
Easy
only looking
pivot.
at that.
It's such an easy pivot.
I'm looking at that old dump truck of a behind you got.
Well, even like if she's saying, I think I should get a boob job, and he's like, yeah, if you want to, like it's your body. You should, if you're feeling self-conscious about it and you think that'll make you feel better, go for it. There's nothing wrong with like cosmetic surgery or augmentation, especially if you're going to feel more secure in yourself. But like the way he was like, well, go do it then.
Backed up a Brinks truck like, yeah, babe, let's fucking go. I got the cash right here. I've been waiting for you to say that shit.
Like, I think just both of their styles of communication are garbage. You need, y'all, if you're listening, work on that. If you're still together, which I doubt.
Maybe work on that too. You know?
You need to work
You get
on
what
your
we're saying?
communication skills.
I don't even think yet. Work on saying like, this isn't going to work. That kind of
I
communication.
mean,
Just
that
look-
communication is important as well.
Just look her right in the eyes and say, Stacy, you're shit at communication. Brandy,
Her name is Lisa.
great tits and could communicate like a motherfucker.
I mean, there you have it, folks.
I don't even have to tell her that her hair is silky. It's just already known. I'm sorry. That was a bad joke.
No, it wasn't.
No, that was a bad joke.
I mean, they're
Josh.
all bad jokes.
You're fishing for compliments, and she's not giving it to you, and I am, man.
No, I'm not going to give it to you.
Do you want to have a joke augmentation?
That was a good joke.
If I could,
You need it.
I would get it.
My ex-best friend had great jokes, and you have been failing to live up to it.
I
When
feel
I-
like this is just crushing Christian's soul.
When
No,
I
we're laughing about it.
when I rub my fingers through your jokes, there's just something missing. I don't know if it's a punchline. I don't know if it's a setup, but always
the
something
rule of three,
missing.
actually.
That's
That's
what
what
it
it's
is.
missing.
And how about this rule of 2 advertisements from our sponsors?
Bye.
And welcome back to this side of the break. We had some real light-hearted conversations. And then Christian lightly sharted his pants. Any
did.
reservations?
I felt the rumble from all the way on this side of the couch.
All the way over there?
All the way over
All the
here.
way.
All the
It's
way?
like it bounced. It was a weird echo. It bounced off your wall, came back,
Yeah.
hit her.
The mic's
felt
didn't
the
help.
rumble still. But guess what? Guess what? This is a Christian episode, and this is a Christian Circle Judge.
Circle Church, not listener submission. Got it.
Circle Church. And you know what How about you give me 1 fucking second, Josh? I feel very attacked this episode.
You're being very dramatic
you
this
have-
episode.
I might lose it, guys.
Can we talk about how Emo Joseph did that in like one take perfectly?
Yeah, he's talented.
He's the best.
Can we also talk about how somebody commented on last week's episode? The pod is getting to Josh's head. And I feel like it's getting to Christian's head this episode.
What do they mean by it's getting to
Yeah, what
Josh's
did you
head?
do last week?
I don't know. Probably was a fucker.
I mean, that's
That makes
every
sense.
day, but
Well, guys, this week's episode just happens to land on the week of my birthday.
Valentine's Day. It comes out on Valentine's Day.
Oh, cool.
oh, that's cute.
This is a very cute episode. I should have planned more of a Valentine's themed episode. Sorry.
I choose you, Judgies pod listeners.
I'm telling Aurora.
Choose
She listens.
you. So I thought for this circle judge, maybe I'll just throw out a couple birthday gift ideas if we want to just send them in the P.O. box.
Oh, sure. I ask him weeks and months in advance, what do you want for your birthday? And it's,
Erica, can
nothing. I don't need anything.
I
But he's
can
got a
ass-
whole fucking list for you guys.
I can assure you these are all going to be a minimum of $85 and the most absurd things you've ever heard.
Yeah, and I would buy it for him because I love him. And if that's what he wants, I would do it.
That means a lot to me. Just like this present would mean a lot to me. The Bowflex Select Tech 552 dumbbell pair plus bench bundle.
All right. Are we going to price this right at Erica?
I already saw the price. Go ahead, though.
$750.
Surprisingly, you guessed way too high.
What?
$95 plus shipping, which that's probably where they're going to fuck you. They're going to give you a $400 shipping.
Oh, for sure. That shit's too heavy.
Josh's brother bought this exact pair
Just dumbbells.
minus the dumbbell bench, and he paid almost like $280. That was during COVID. That's
The beginning of the pandy.
That's when everybody's like, "Oh, I'm stuck at home. Maybe I should exercise." And any kind of dumbbell or resistance band
Yeah.
was price gouged 1,000%.
Capitalism.
But now it's only
baby.
$95, and that seems like a really good deal. You know,
That is a pretty good deal.
If you would have told me that 3 weeks ago, you would have it by now.
I didn't look 3 weeks ago,
Oh, fair enough.
unfortunately.
Shipping on that would be atrocious.
Absolutely.
Like, what do you think that is? Like 60 pounds each
Yeah.
for shipping?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It would be
57.5?
Not to mention the delivery man would, or the delivery person would shit on our doorstep for making him deliver it.
They don't do that normally? It's just me. We must not have the same delivery, man.
Yeah, different route or something. I don't know what that's about. The next gift is the Netflix original, The Queen's Gambit, the game.
So a chessboard themed after the Queen's Gambit?
I don't know. I forgot to preface. I found all these on the Facebook Marketplace.
We brought back Facebook Marketplace.
Yeah, and it just happened to, when I looked, I was like, "Oh, this comes out on my birthday week." So
It'd be
See, I'm not the only boomer on this podcast still using Facebook.
it'd be really funny if it was like a checkers board but themed Queen's Gambit.
I think it's a card game. I don't think it's chess,
That's really funny.
which is insane to me. I mean, one of you guys want to look it up real quick while I read the next option?
No.
Oh,
I
wait.
don't.
Oh, do we want to give a price on it? Yes, a price on the Queen's
Let's
Gambit
see. It's
It's pretty popular.
board game.
It's a board game.
it's licensed.
I'm going to go 40.
I was gonna say 35.
The license is pretty good. No, actually, this is $25.99 from Miniature Market.
Okay.
They're giving good deals out there. Next one. This one I wouldn't be upset with. If I got this, I wouldn't be upset with this. Beard Growth Oil Serum, fast growing beard, mustache, facial hair grooming set for men. And their picture on the Facebook Marketplace is literally just a baby with a photoshopped beard. So
That's not a man. That's a baby.
that's a straight up baby.
How am I
with-
supposed to know what works on a man if that's a baby?
That I
That's
was
That's because you had a baby face and now you don't. You get a man face.
not me. Like whoever would be looking at this product, but not me.
Yeah. Yeah, because you wouldn't be looking at it because you asked somebody else to look at
Yeah,
it. to buy it.
no, it was a joke. I didn't actually. When I said I wanted it, /s/joke. Guys, come on.
I mean, it only took you 2 years to grow it to the point you're at now.
Well, that's also my fear here. Is the baby a signifier that I should have been starting at 6 months if I wanted a beard?
Is the Queen's Gambit American? Like, do they speak American English?
I don't know. I didn't watch it.
Neither did I.
I think it takes place in England.
So it's a chessboard, but it's got like different rules. Like you have like it's not full chess. But one of the reviews is, what a great idea for a game. 'Tis just a ton of fun. It's like, why 'tis? What is it, fucking 1902? Did they use it in 1902?
Why'd you use a leprechaun voice?
Because they're Irish. It says 'tis.
Yeah, that's Irish.
Okay.
Okay, if you want to question it, that's fine.
I am questioning it. I don't agree.
That's fine.
I used tis.
Yeah, but you're a boomer.
But you're Irish.
Oh, fuck, you're right.
That is also one of your mom's favorite songs by the Goo Goo Dolls.
Shut up.
How do you know so much about her mom?
Yeah, how did you know that?
I made an Irish joke like 40 episodes ago, and you said, that's like my mom's favorite song.
Oh.
Next on the list, this one, if we're going to skip on any of them, that's fine. But this is the one I think we need to get. Well, this one is going to be a wee thing. This is the Cabela's Ultimate Aliknack 13-foot by 27-foot outfitter tent. And it's $1,500 for a 13-foot by 27-foot tent.
That's pretty insane.
That's gigantic.
What's the height on that bitch?
Ooh, that's a great question.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you don't want to, like, crouch down.
I will send Josh all the pictures. The picture for this literally has, like, a stove coming out. Like, it has a chimney for a stove inside of it. So this thing is a fucking big old bitch.
It's a hut. It's a yurt.
It's a circus tent.
You're buying a square yurt?
Yeah.
A squirt?
I didn't like that, Josh.
I just think it'd be nice, like, because I got so many friends that want to go camping with me. Mm-hmm. And so, like, how many people do you think could fit in that 13 by 27? Like
20?
4 people? Oh.
Huh?
Comfortably?
We're not all brothers and sisters. We're not sharing a bad haircut. Jesus.
Jesus, Erica.
The callback.
Next up, this one. Okay. I might have spoke a little too soon with the last one. Oh, the last one is $1,500. I don't know if I said that.
You said
did.
that.
Okay.
I also guessed $1,499. It's a very good guess.
I did think it was an insanely good guess. I remember saying that.
Christian, he's lying to you. He did not.
But the
no, I remember saying that.
With the power of post-editing, I said that.
This one, if we're not going to get the tent, I get it. Sometimes you look at me, you go, he's not an outsider. He's not going to use that gift that much.
An outsider or an outdoorsman?
He's really not an outdoorsman. He thinks campers wear rolled up jean jackets with cigarette packs in it with grease black
They
back
clink
hair.
bottles together and think, what does it say?
Warriors, come out to play.
That's who he thinks the outsiders are.
Isn't that's that movie, yeah?
No, that's the Warriors.
The Warriors. The outsiders are the
Stay golden,
greasers
pony
and
boy.
That's the one. I
The
could have swore
socias.
that was the same movie.
Okay, this one I will actually use daily. This is a Rolex Datejust 41 126303 custom rainbow Arabic script dial stainless steel 18 karat yellow gold watch.
Ooh, I bet
For the
that's
small
a lot.
price tag of $32,000.
$32,000.
Let's just, if we all pitch in, we could get me this nice watch.
All right, let's say we have 22,000 weekly listeners across all platforms unique.
Okay.
If they each throw in $1.20, we got it.
Easy.
That was some quick math.
It was just a guess.
Oh,
I didn't do, yeah. You probably got to throw in a little bit more because there's going to be like taxes and stuff. So if we just throw in $2, everybody throw in $2.
Yeah, $2 will definitely. Yeah.
I'll refund whatever's extra.
And then you could you could probably buy the tent with the extra.
Oh my, Joshua.
You probably buy all of it with the extra.
And here's the final gift. And this one would mean the world not only to me, but Erica. This would be for our house.
okay.
A nice wall decoration.
All right.
It's a digital print of the Wonka Mansion, which we all know what the Wonka Mansion is.
Which one of you fuckers brought up Willy Wonka before?
Me.
You fucker.
Did I incept
You
myself?
soiled the original Willy Wonka call. Continue. What the fuck does the Wonka Mansion look like? Probably like shit. I assume Charlie isn't a very good real estater.
Here's the thing. I was like, is this like an apartment? Is this like, what is this? It's a $3,000 digital print of a 40-inch by 60-inch
That's not even that big.
picture. It's not even that big. And
It's a physical NFT.
yeah, and I will pass the phone around and Josh will throw up the picture here. But look at the stupid picture. Look at this fucking idiot picture.
You can't even tell that's the Wonka mansion.
It's just an inside of a house.
Where's the
that's
elevator?
It's just a ran down
Where's
house.
the chocolate river?
It does have a Blackwood frame.
Would you pay?
Is that a Wonka original?
Would you pay 3,000? Well, how much
No.
was it? $3,000.
3,500. There's no. First of all, I am cheap, and I will not ever pay that much for art, for any reason.
What if it was like a monkey with a cigarette and a hat on,
No,
and it was on the Ethereum blockchain?
I don't know what that means. So no,
What if I told you this is non-fungible?
I don't
Would
know
you
what
be
that.
in then?
I don't know what that means either.
I do enjoy funging all of my art. Can I say that?
I'm
Can
a
I
big
say that?
funger.
That's not like I need to know if I'm legally allowed to say that I funge my art.
Legally, you're allowed to say that. Morally, I don't think you should be announcing that you're a funger.
Okay.
But you're a fun guy.
Thank you. What? I've never been more confused.
Yeah, I can't. This is actually the product that started this whole thing. As I saw this, and I was like, "Oh, it's $3,000. Maybe it's like a rental for this weird mansion or something."
But yeah, it's like an Airbnb stay.
Yeah, and so like, it's a like you when you guys see this picture, it's just a rundown building.
It looks like a haunted mansion, really.
and it's literally just a picture that's what 40 by 60. So that's 5 feet by what's 40? That'd be less than 4 feet, like 3.5 feet.
It's a mansion that was once owned by the boss of a large chocolate factory in Germany.
Huh.
It is now deserted and abandoned.
And this is just a picture from it for $3,500.
I guess it's pronounced Wonka.
It's also not even like an original. It's a digital print.
Exactly. That's the thing. It's like everything about this is so sketchy. Why would you buy this?
Yeah.
But you should buy it for me for my birthday. It's my birthday. It only comes around once a year.
We don't have that much wall space at all in
Well,
any
if
of.
it's a Wonka,
We'll find the space. I bit the shit out of my tongue right there. Did
it
you guys
probably is
hear?
about the same size as that pad, that
Yeah.
sound pad behind my desk.
We don't have space for that in our house.
You can find a spot.
Guess it's got to stay here.
We'll just have it take up the entire hallway.
No,
It's a
Shower
digital print.
curtain?
It'll be really thin.
Shower curtain?
I'm not paying $3,000 for a shower curtain.
You wouldn't be paying for it. The Judgies listeners would be.
And it kind of be like a collective tax thing, you know? Like we're all pitching in. I wouldn't be, but
I don't want it in my house.
you guys would be pitching in.
All right. Do you got any more?
Oh, no, that was it.
No
All right.
freeze dried candies.
No, I'm past that. I'm a man of taste now.
I actually enjoy dehydrated M&Ms. The opposite of freeze dried Skittles.
Gross.
All right. Let's get on to that listener submitted story.
I got her all pulled up.
And to take us into that, we have a nice listener submitted sound.
If you want to send those in, send them over to the Gmail or the Instagram. Please title them as a listener submitted sound so we can find it. Thank you.
You might get copyrighted.
No, it's bagpipes. We'll just talk right here. That way it doesn't play uninterrupted. Is that it?
That's it.
That was it. And that came from Ellie.
Did she play that?
Yeah, she wrote in, "Hi, love the podcast. Was listening to your last episode and you mentioned that Scottish people and the bagpipes. Well, I'm Scottish and play the pipes. So if you'd like a clip for the listener sound, just let me know." And I said, I would love that. Can you also confirm that all Scottish grandparents can play the pipes? And she responded back with the sound, and I can confirm all grandparents can play. Which I told you guys.
Where was
I
I at for
told
this?
you guys.
I do not have any recollection of this conversation.
I do remember.
When was this?
You did a Scottish accent, I believe, and then somehow the bagpipes got brought up. We talked about everybody in Scotland knows how to play, and then it devolved into the point where at least all grandparents have to know how to play the
I was
pipes.
probably just reveling in how good my Scottish accent was.
Yeah, I do
Boo.
think there was a lot of you just really mummering.
You got
Mumbling,
it. Go ahead. Keep trying.
murmuring, mommy milker.
Humming wooga wooging to yourself about your own Scottish accent.
Was that your attempt?
Was that an attempt at a
Yeah.
Scottish?
Did
Wow.
I get it?
I mean, no, but that was very
It was
impressive.
closer than Josh's.
Well, that makes me feel a little bit better. Thanks, Erica.
I got you.
And now let's get into that listener submitted story.
Yeah, man. It's your show.
It's your episode. Let's not give him the whole show. I mean, come on.
I've
Is that what you actually want
kind of
from me
been
right there?
thinking about it, and I kind of brought it up in the live stream, twitch.tv/Judgies pods most Wednesdays. That I have been kind of thinking that, and all the audience and listeners kind of agreed with me that it is kind of my show.
Mm-hmm.
Like I kind of,
I can vouch for that. I was there.
yeah, I kind of bring all of the pizzazz to the show.
Christian does cook a lot of pizzas.
They open up with a nice review for us.
Aw.
Hello, good day. I hope you're all doing well. And I just want to say that you guys are by far my new favorite podcast.
Thanks.
I found you guys on TikTok a while back and have been binging and listening to your episodes while working at my job. I even got my coworkers to listen. Always be plugging.
Hell yeah.
You guys never fail to make me laugh and forget about life's struggles and stressors. And I'm so thankful your video came on my TikTok page. It was also even more cool realizing that I live close to you guys.
No, you don't. You don't know where we live.
Like, not me fangirling with excitement or anything. LOL. But definitely 5 out of 5 stars. You guys are great. And I get so excited for every episode.
Thank you. That was lovely.
But now for my submission.
Let's hear it.
I was recently listening to the episode where Josh talked about getting noticed at a Taco Bell. And then
Oh,
I
no.
remembered something that
It was her.
No, it's a very large man.
I remembered something like that happened to me too, except with an extremely chaotic twist. So today I fucked up by barking at a stranger.
I saw this submission. I didn't read it, though. I thought the title was very good.
Oftentimes when I, 21 female, get out of work, I go to McDonald's right down the street from me because I have points built up. Plus, I work at a doggy daycare where we're often given gifts of $5 gift cards by the parents.
What a fucking flex. Oh, yeah, I have points built up. I go to McDonald's often.
I got some golden arches built
Literally
up.
says Joshua, who has a whole fucking spreadsheet on his spending habits at Taco Bell.
I don't flex it.
You spent a whole live
flaunt
stream.
it.
Okay.
Eddie
a
Burback said it
difference.
was cool. And I'm wearing his shirt now.
Wow. Did you know this exact conversation was going to happen?
Yeah.
Wow. The foresight. From a
I told you not to call me that. Fucking piece of shit.
So I'm always at this McDonald's. I always do the mobile ordering so I can have as little interaction as possible with the workers.
It's fair.
And this time it's nighttime, and by then my ADHD medicines has completely worn off. So I'm not all there, if you know what I mean.
Oh, yeah.
Very fidgety, impulse control gone. It's great. Laughing emoji followed by crying emoji. But like I think actually sad.
Yeah.
Like I'm laughing, but it's not fine, guys. Out comes the employee, one that I often notice works the night shift. He brought my food out a handful of times now. And this time when he hands me my food, as I go to say thank you, he says, "Oh wait, I forgot something." Leaving me there confused. I thought I got everything though. Before I can ask what, he said, "Can I have your number?"
Oh.
Let me just say, this was the worst way I've ever been asked by somebody to have my number. And as I've mentioned, my meds have long worn off, so I don't really get the time to think before acting. If it was any time in the day where I had one working brain cell, I would politely tell him, "Thank you, but I have a boyfriend," which is true. But no, I didn't do that. Instead, I opened my mouth and started barking at him.
How?
So rude.
Why?
You see, when I'm in a uncomfortable situation with any stranger, I always make jokes about barking at people to make them equally uncomfortable. But I've never actually done this until now. Needless to say, I quickly found a different McDonald's to go to because I can't bring myself to go to this same one ever again now that I've barked at an employee.
Yep.
Power movies, you go back every fucking day and just stare at them. Wear a dog collar next time.
Better yet,
Change your name to Lassie on your phone.
real power move. Buy him a dog collar.
That is a power move. Well, anyways, I hope you guys have a good rest of your year. Stay safe and healthy. And I don't know if they want their name out there. But thank you for the submission, and thank you for being a weirdo barking at drive-thru employees.
Wonderful. I loved it.
I love his attempt at being smooth. I'm like, oh, wait. I forgot something. To get your number. Like, that sucks. Unless
tried.
he sincerely like, oh, fuck, I forgot. Can I get your number?
No, the number on your bag, the order number.
It was Culver's, and he forgot to take the tag off the mirror. Like, I have to take your number. I have to take it back.
We just have a lot of people just throwing it on the ground. We're trying to reduce the littering.
Frothing at the mouth.
And I thought it was really funny getting this story because I had a similar situation the other day at Chipotle. I went and got us Chipotle.
Somebody asked for your number?
Not asked for my number. But you could say, and then, oh, wow, this is all tying back together. Josh saying that the podcast is getting to my head, too. I'm at the drive-thru picking up Chipotle because I like to use online ordering, so I have to have the
We've
least
got points.
interaction.
Got points.
But I pull up and I give them, like, they ask, like, oh, what's the order under? And I tell them, I was like, oh, it's for Erica. And she goes, okay. And then she stops, gives me a double look, takes a double take at me, and then walks away. But I've never, ever had someone double take me. And do you guys think it's because they recognize this from TikTok or the podcast? Or do you think it's because I'm just so strikingly handsome?
Was
it Emily?
Or was it because I said the name Erica and they're just like, wait, what? It was not Emily.
Okay.
I'm going to go with the third one.
Because I'm so handsome?
No.
That was the second
You
one.
also can't count.
I'm going to go with you said a woman's name and you're very masculine presenting.
I get that.
Christian, I really wanted to hit the applause button for you, man. I really wanted you to have gotten your first interaction with.
But they did a double take. And you know, like, we've all seen when somebody's like, I recognize you. But they did like a.
You have to pay for a double take at Chipotle.
Well, I was hoping this would kind of like, if you do listen to the podcast, maybe next time, I don't need double meat, but like 1.5 meat? 1.5 times meat?
Just a little bit more meat.
Sometimes you guys go a little light. I get it. Sometimes you get new employees and they're like, I can only do 1 scoop and I have to do a shake before I give you the scoop. Don't do the shake. Just don't do the shake. Give me the full scoop.
Shake it over the burrito. That way you can still do the shake.
Yeah.
But it falls on my burrito.
That's all I'm saying. And I'm just saying I got recognized. I don't know why you guys are trying to like diminish this. You're shaking your head, but I've only ever ordered Chipotle using your name. I use Erica's account because we got points.
We got points.
But it's only
I
under
got
Erica's
points.
name.
Yep.
And so every single time I tell them it's for Erica, and I've never had any kind of reaction like this. So I'm just thinking, I said the name. She saw the face, heard the name Erica, and went, oh my God, it's the fucking Judgies. I live in the same town as the Judgies.
I don't believe it.
If you're out there, listener,
Let us know.
that'd be fun.
Let us know. And I might not have been joking about the 1.5 of meat.
Hey, you know what? If you see us in public, don't fucking talk to me.
Joshua, this is why people think that the pod's going to your head.
No, this is kind of tangentially related. I've seen people that we're mutuals with on TikTok, and they have like similar, if not slightly smaller followings than us on TikTok. And I saw a string of like 3 videos from people in a row, people being like, yeah, when I go out in public, people mispronounce my name when they recognize me. So like, I'm just going to say this. That way you all know how to recognize. It's like, you've been recognized enough in public to have people commonly mispronounce your name? What?
I mean, to be fair, Josh, Christian, and Erica are very easy to pronounce.
Yeah,
That's
but
one of the recognition.
yeah, that's what I mean. It's like, how
Yeah,
many
I
times have
know.
you been recognized? I was like, what the fuck? How come we're not getting recognized?
Because we live in fucking BFE, dude.
Yeah.
I'm
To be
pissed
fair,
about it.
they live in, I think, Portland. So
Yeah, we live in the middle of
Seattle.
nowhere.
we're moving to LA. Did we say that yet?
No, we are fucking not.
You heard it here, folks.
Frokes?
I don't have a boo.
Boo.
Thank you.
Sorry.
Christian, get to
couldn't
the
give it.
fucking last
No,
story.
no,
man.
I'm just kind of pissed.
Yeah.
You know,
Mhm.
I'm kind of like on edge a lot.
Yeah.
That's been a common theme this episode.
I'm about to fucking.
You can have a
Come.
BF.
What?
Oh, you guys don't know what a BF is? Have you never seen White Chicks?
I mean, I have.
The one girl's like, I am about to have a BF. She's gonna have a BF.
A bitch fit.
A bitch fit.
Here's the last story for it. Today I fucked up. I threw up while having sex.
Ooh.
My boyfriend, 23 male, and I, 24 female, decided to have some sexy time last night. Mm-hmm. And we started in doggy. At first, I'm loving it. And I managed to be satisfied a few times, if you know what I mean.
Damn. Flexing on us.
I manage. We've got sex plans. Did I mention? We visit the clit often. I got recognized last time I was in doggy, actually. Did I say that? I was in doggy and the person looked back and gave me a double take.
When'd you get here?
And they're like, is that 1.5 times the meat? What the fuck?
Got it, dude.
Hey, man. Hey, dude.
Man.
We have a good time.
After a couple of minutes of this, I noticed that I was getting a little burpy. And whenever you'd thrust forward, I thought, huh, that's weird. But whatever. I'm just trying to enjoy myself.
What?
I think I'll just burp it out. No big deal, right? Wrong. At that very second of me trying to let out a burp, he thrusts hard, and all of a sudden my mouth is just filled with literal chunks of pizza I ate about 10 minutes before. This is why they tell you to wait 30 minutes before having sex.
You've come multiple times and you were 10 minutes post-za? Like, I understand coming multiple times in 10 minutes, but 10 minutes post-za? How quick did you get to the fucking deed?
Yeah, you'd think there would have to be some foreplay going on.
Wash your
Was
hands?
there foreplay with the za?
Yes.
Oh, I hope not.
Maybe there was za in between. I don't know, man.
I feel like that's so messy, and the grease in your lady bits. It sounds like it's gonna be a yeast infection.
It does sound like just a bad time waiting to happen.
I don't think pizza
And
should be used.
If
for
you get
that.
pregnant, you can't go to the hospital because it's not going to be delivery. It's DiGiorno.
How's it feel that you can't catch and I can?
Well, you throw it with... I can't throw it hard at you because I would be a very bad guy. So you throw
Sounds
it...
sexist.
You're pregnant.
Oh, that's fair. I forget sometimes.
If you weren't
Eric,
pregnant,
I
I'd be
would fucking rock your
hurling.
shit.
You would have been out fucking cold if you weren't pregnant. I quickly leaped out of bed and booked it for the bathroom. But lo and behold, the door from my room to my bathroom was locked. So I had to completely backtrack and go around to the other entrance. I spit out my puke into the toilet, washed up, and then went back into the bedroom. I had to explain what happened, and we decided to continue, but in a different position this time, so that it wouldn't happen again. Is this true love?
No. He's just horny.
It's really impressive to maintain the erection,
to the sound of your partner spewing guts.
yeah.
Yeah.
just hurling, just yakking,
Yeah.
spewing.
Happened to me once.
You puked while?
No, like directly after. I like drank too much water beforehand.
It's lame.
I know.
It was so sexy and so good of sex that it made me actually throw up.
No, I drank too much water and then he sloshed me around too much. And I had to puke.
That's my sexual style. Is a lot of sloshing.
I've seen you guys fucking. If I had to describe it, it would be sloshy.
Joshua, don't
You guys
even
got
say
that walkie slush.
Stop. I should have never said it. Just cut that whole sentence.
No.
I'm sorry. They had an edit, and they're just like, they're pretty much just acknowledging, like, yeah, I fucking come a lot. Okay, I only know like 10% of women that can climax as easily as I can.
The thing is, he misunderstood the phrase "fuck the shit out of her," and he fucked the puke out of her. It's
Yeah,
wrong bodily function.
Makes sense.
That's
All
the only
right.
joke I got.
Let's wrap this shit up.
I don't
really-
got a single joke.
I really fucking kit dumped on the Chipotle bit. Like, I got nothing. I ulted too soon.
Yeah, you really hurt my feelings. That's fine. No, I mean, this is the week of my birthday.
You know what'll make you feel better, Christian?
What is that?
If people head over to our Instagram and Twitter and Patreon and TikTok and YouTube and Twitch, and they go type in what username, Erica?
At Judgies Pod, JUDGIES Pod,
And they hit the follow button or the subscribe button
or the like button,
or the pay me money button.
or sometimes there's a little heart.
Hit that one too.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
if-
also there's like a share. You did like a little arrow. Click that too.
Share it. Share it to your friends. Share it to your family. Share it to your enemies, even.
Sometimes there's a star system,
We've been known as the Great Unifier.
just to like make sure there's 5 there. Thanks.
And if you're at Chipotle, name drop. They know.
They
Yeah.
know.
Hey, and then you know what? If you come easily, send in an email about the story of you coming so easily that you throw up. Maybe we'll read it. And you can send that into judgiespod@gmail.com. And I think that's about it for today, guys. So just remember, the Judgies love you.
Okay, bye.
I can't wait to redo the entire soundboard and fuck with you.
That was pretty good tonight. Have you
I've been
prac-
practicing a lot. A whole lot, Josh. Are you happy? You broke me down.
I think the podcast is getting to all of our heads.